Welcome to your Wednesday warm-up, guys. Got every 30 seconds for 6 minutes total. That means we're gonna have 3 rounds of all 4 of these movements. 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of plate deadlifts, 30 seconds of sit-ups, and 30 seconds of plate overhead hold. If you do not have a plate, obviously substituting with a dumbbell is perfect. So, with our jumping jacks, we're just tapping those hands overhead as our hands go high, our feet go wide, as our hands come down, our feet go narrow, all right? 30 seconds of good pace, and then we have dumbbell deadlifts or plate deadlifts, either or here. Taking your dumbbell, grasping around one head and going down, driving those hips back and behind, maintaining a flat spine. If your back rounds when you get halfway down, don't force a range of motion you don't have. So only do a half range of motion deadlift. So maybe stop just a few inches above the ground or a foot above the ground, or until you feel like you're about to start rounding your back, all right? That means we need to loosen those tight muscles up and stretch it out. Then after all those deadlifts, we have sit-ups. So we'll be down on the ground here in the glute bridge position, driving those hands forward, sitting nice and tall at the top. With these sit-ups, you can go strict or modified with the arms is also a good option. Then our dumbbell overhead hold. So obviously if you have a little bit heavier dumbbell, since it is deadlifts and overhead hold, we do want those to be kind of challenging for 30 seconds. So driving that dumbbell overhead, holding all the way up top. Notice how she's in a nice straight line. She's tucking her rib cage in to have a nice tight core. She's not extending her spine, reaching up and looking at her dumbbell, but rather keeping her head forwards. All right, then our workout, gonna be a fun one. Every 2.5 minutes for 5 sets. We have 30 dumbbell Turkish sit-ups, not get-ups, sit-ups. It's a regression of the get-up, but it's a very core-focused aspect of the Turkish get-up. We're going on the right arm there, and then 30 seconds of a single arm dumbbell glute bridge, floor press on the right arm there. A lot of words. 30 seconds of the Turkish sit-ups on the left arm, and then 30 seconds of the single arm dumbbell glute bridge, floor press on the left arm. So you're going right, right, left, left. Then we have an EMOM by 12 minutes. First minute is 50 seconds of max dumbbell ground to overheads. Second minute, 50 seconds of max up, down, over dumbbell, and then 50 seconds of max dumbbell hollow body flutter kicks. So our Turkish sit-ups, we're gonna have a running clock here, so very, very helpful if you have a clock for this workout. We're gonna start, notice how her right arm is up and her right knee is up. Whatever arm you have the dumbbell in, that knee should also be up. Her left leg is straight and relaxed, and her left arm is straight and relaxed at a 45-degree angle. From this point, she's gonna use her core to drive up onto her elbow. She pauses at her elbow. Notice how she keeps her hand nice and high. She's always reaching to the ceiling. She comes to her hand then, pauses at the top. She goes back down to her elbow. Using her core, she slowly relaxes to the ground. Show what it would look like if you came back down from that hand position to your elbow and then collapsed to the ground. So elbow and just, she gave out right there. There's no core involved. She just fell to the ground. We want you to treat this like a sit-up. So when you come to the ground, slowly use that core to control your descent and to control your ascent when you come up. So it's just going elbow to hand, back to elbow, and floor. There we go, elbow, hand, back to elbow, to floor. And you would go 30 seconds just like that with a dumbbell in your hand. Then you would go directly into the same arm, keep that dumbbell in the same arm, and we go into a glute bridge. So you would drive up a nice high glute bridge. You're holding that position. So your glutes are gonna be nice and tight the entirety of this floor press. We're taking that elbow down to the ground, kissing that elbow to the ground, and pressing. All right, so we're looking for a good chest contraction, shoulder and tricep contraction as we drive up, and a good controlled descent. All right. Then after that 30 seconds, you would switch arms, do your Turkish sit-ups on the left side and the floor press on the left side. Our EMOM, 50 seconds of max dumbbell ground to overheads. We'll hold that dumbbell horizontally, not vertically. We're gonna go to mid-shin, drive and explode up, keeping that dumbbell close to our body. One fluid movement from ground all the way up to overhead. Stay explosive with these. Then we have max up, down, over dumbbell. So we'll place our dumbbell on the ground here. We're doing an up, down, parallel, hopping laterally or hopping straight forwards if you need to. And if that dumbbell's a little too high, we don't feel confident in our jumps, do a quick step over. That is what we'll do right there. Then our max dumbbell hollow body flutter kicks. We'll take our dumbbell, hold it with a head in each hand, and we're gonna curve that spine into the ground. So low back is on the floor, hips on the floor, and shoulder blades are off the ground. From this position, we're fluttering, small kicks, small kicks, small kicks, like we're doggy paddling there, holding that dumbbell directly over our chest. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can slide that dumbbell way down south, all back, behind the head. Now we're really struggling, we're really focusing on that core there, all right? That is our workout for today. You guys have a great day.